Hello everyone, today's topic is future time. Izražavanje odluka, planova i namera u budućem vremenu. Za početak, hajde da vidimo šta ćemo to danas raditi. Prvo, podsjetit ćemo se kako se gradi buduće vrijeme, odnosno koji se to glagolski oblici mogu koristiti prilikom građenja budućeg vremena. Zatim, kada se koriste sljedeći oblici, will, be, going to, present progressive and present simple. Odnosno u kojim to situacijama se koriste ovi glagolski oblici. Potom ćemo raditi nekoliko vežbi kako bismo utvrdili znanja ovog vremena i za kraj ćemo obnoviti sve ono što smo danas naučili. So let's begin. The future time. Izražavanje odluka, planova i namera. When we talk about the future intentions, plans and arrangements, we refer to the near future. In other words, we refer to actions that will take place in a short time, depending on the plan. We will use a different verb form as shown below. Will, be, going to, present progressive, present simple. Dakle, u zavisnosti od naših odluka, planova ili namera, možemo koristiti različite glagolske oblike da izrazimo buduće vrijeme u engleskom jeziku. Pa možemo koristiti will, be going to, present progressive i present simple. So, when we speak, we choose the tense that we use. This is important in English because the tense we choose expresses more than just simple fact. When we speak about the future, the tense we choose can express how we see the future, even our personal feelings about the future. It certainly expresses what we believe to be probable and the chance or the reality of something happening or whether we have already decided to do it. Dakle, u engleskom je jako važno koje ćemo vrijeme upotrijebiti prilikom govora ili pisanja, jer to, naročito u budućnosti, jer to vrijeme može da pokaže različite stvari, različite činjenice o budućnosti. Dakle, možemo, u zavisnosti od toga koje smo vrijeme izabrali, možemo pokazati koja je vjerovatnoća da će se nešto desiti u budućnosti, da li je to realno ili ne, da li smo već odlučili da će se to desiti, da li smo isplanirali nešto, da li već unaprijed znamo kada i gdje će se nešto desiti. This table gives a simple scale of probability for each structure. It is not exact because language is not science and there are many variables. This table should help you to think about the concept of future in English. Dakle, u ovoj tabeli vidjet ćemo skalu verovatnoće dešavanja nekog događaja u budućnosti u zavisnosti od toga koju glagolsku strukturu koristimo da izrazimo buduće vrijeme. I ova tabela bi donekle trebala da vam pomogne da zamislite koncept budućeg vremena u engleskom. So first up, we have probability of an event happening, there the structure used, then what is it used for, and an example for the end. So if we use the structure will, probability of an event happening is 0. It is used for when we have no plan, and an example is don't get up, I'll answer the phone. Structure be going to or going to. There is at least 70% probability of something happening. This is an intention, so something we plan to do in the near future. We are going to watch the TV tonight. Present continuous. There is the 90% chance or probability of an event happening. It is a planned. We know exact time and place the event is happening, and we also know the people involved. I'm taking my exam in June. So we know the exact time and place I'm taking the exam. And the last one is present simple. The probability is 99.99, so almost 100% of something happening. This is something scheduled, it's a fixed event in the future, and it always happens at the same time in the future. My plane takes off at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So this is fixed event in the future. Let's see. We normally use will to speak about the future. It is always combined with another verb. So in the first place in a sentence, we have the subject, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, the girl, the boy, the children, Mary, and so on. On the second place, we have will, and on the third place, we have the main verb in its infinitive form. And then we have the rest of the sentence. We can note that will is always the same, regardless of the subject. So I will read a storybook tomorrow, the boy will read a storybook tomorrow, and so on. We use be going to plus the base form of the verb, so similar to will. Subject plus be going to plus the verb plus the rest of the sentence. I am going to read a storybook tomorrow. You are going to read a storybook tomorrow. The boy is going to read a storybook tomorrow. We have to note that verb to be is used in its appropriate form, am, is, are. Next, we can also use present simple or present continuous to express future time. So, in the present simple, subject plus verb in the present form. I play, you play, he, she, it plays, we play, you play, and they play. We have to note that in the present simple, in the third person singular, we add suffix s to the verb. In the present progressive or present continuous, on the other hand, we have the subject, verb to be, and the main verb with the suffix ing. I am playing, you are playing, he, she, it is playing, we are playing, you are playing, and they are playing. Now let's see in a further detail when do we use these forms. First of all, will. Will is used to talk about plans decided at the time of speaking. These are spontaneous decisions without a plan behind. Dakle, koristimo will za neke planove koji su odlučeni sada u trenutku govora, a ovo su neke spontane odluke. Let's see some examples. I have run out of food. I will go to the supermarket this afternoon. Or, your flat looks very messy. Come on, we will tidy it up together. Dakle, ovo su neke odluke koje smo sada izrekli. Will, spontaneous decisions. Dakle, will je uglavnom koristi se za spontane odluke. I am so tired and sleepy. I'll get you some coffee. Next, be going to. Be going to is used when we talk about the future plans that have been decided before the moment of speaking. In this case, we refer to intentions because there is some planning behind these decisions. Dakle, be going to se koristi kada govorimo o budućim planovima za koje smo odlučili prije trenutka govora da ćemo to uraditi. I'm going to study math this evening. We have an exam in a couple of days. And I'm going to have a haircut today. I'm attending an important event tomorrow. So we already have in plan something to do in the near future. Be going to is used for intention. Dakle, be going to se koristi za namere. They are going to get married. So they have an intention of getting married in the near future. Next up, we have the present progressive. This tense is normally used for arrangements. In other words, we know the specific time and place of the future plan and the people that are involved in this event. Dakle, present progressive koristimo kada želimo da izrazimo neku buduću radnju za koju znamo tačno vrijeme i mjesto kada će se dogoditi i znamo ko su ti ljudi koji su uključeni u taj događaj. Dakle, this Saturday we are celebrating Jane's birthday and I'm seeing the dentist at 6:30 this evening. Dakle, znamo tačno vrijeme i mjesto i znamo ljude uključene u ovaj događaj. Usually, we employ the present progressive to ask other people about their future plans. Također, možemo da koristimo ovo vrijeme i za pitanja, odnosno da pitamo druge ljude o njihovim planovima za budućnost. Are you meeting your friends this week? Is she seeing her grandma today? Dakle, pitali smo o njihovim budućim planovima. Present progressive arrangements. Dakle, ovo su neki unapred određeni planovi. We can see Maria saying that I'm flying to London tomorrow. She has an arrangement to fly to London tomorrow. And the last one is present simple. Present simple is used for scheduled events and they are seen as something permanent, so therefore we have to use present simple. Dakle, kada imamo neko tačno vrijeme, odnosno neki događaj koji se uvijek dešava u isto vrijeme u budućnosti, koristimo present simple. The train departs from Central Station at 7:15. The film starts at 11. Dakle, imamo neko tačno vrijeme kada će se nešto u budućnosti desiti i uvijek se to tada dešava u budućnosti. Present simple, scheduled events. Dakle, neki tačno određeni događaj. Yoga studio opens at 10:30 tomorrow and Lena has a yoga class at midnight next Friday. Dakle, ovi događaji će se uvijek dešavati u isto vrijeme u budućnosti. Now let's see. When do we use will, present continuous, be going to, and present simple one more time. Will is used for promises, for resolutions, spontaneous decisions, predictions, there is no plan, no intention, and we usually volunteer to do something. Like, I'll clean up your room, or I'll give you the answer, and so on. Present continuous is used for planned actions, for the near future, and future arrangements. We are flying to London next week, or we are traveling to Europe this month. So something that is planned for the near future. Next up, be going to. We use it for predictions based on the present evidence, so usually to predict, for example, weather, and for the future intentions, like I think it's going to rain tomorrow, or I think it will snow. It is going to snow tomorrow. And the last one is present simple. Present simple is used for fixed future events, programs, schedules, and timetables. Dakle, nešto što je tačno određeno u budućnosti i što se uvek tako dešava. The train leaves at 7 p.m. Let's do some exercises. Fill in the correct future tense form, will, future, going to, or present progressive. Dakle, imamo prvu rečenicu. Maybe a blank out for dinner tonight. 2. I think a blank the dog for a walk now. 3. I have 3 days off next week. A blank visit my grandmother. 4. The clouds are very black. I think a blank snow. We a blank the laundry tomorrow. 6. Alexander a blank taking his driving test next week. 7. The bus a blank at 7:30 sharp. 8. Tomorrow a blank a public holiday. 9. Don't get up a blank the door. And 10. My plane a blank at 3 p.m. on Saturday. On Sunday. Let's see the correct answers and the examples of uses they represent. Maybe we will go out for dinner tonight. This is an example of a spontaneous decision we made at a moment of speaking. 2. I think I'll take the dog for a walk now. This is also a spontaneous decision we made at the moment of speaking. 3. I have 3 days off next week. I'm going to visit my grandmother. This is an intention. This is a future intention to visit grandmother. 4. The clouds are very black. I think it's going to snow. This is an example of prediction based on the present evidence. So, clouds are very black, it's going to snow. Dakle, ovo je neka predviđanje da će pasti sneg na osnovu dokaza koje imamo u trenutku govora. 5. We are going to do the laundry tomorrow. This is an intention. Planned action. Dakle, sutra ćemo oprati veš. 6. Alexander is taking his driving test next week. This is an arrangement in the future, so we know the exact time and place this event is taking place. 7. The bus arrives at 7:30 sharp. We are using present simple for this example, and this is an example of scheduled event. Dakle, ovaj događaj se događa svaki dan u isto vrijeme. Tomorrow is a public holiday. Also, it's some kind of a timetable. It's scheduled. It's always at the same time of the year. 9. Don't get up. I'll answer the door. This is a spontaneous decision. We are volunteering, so to say, to do something. And the last one is my plane leaves at 3 p.m. on Sunday. Again, we have a timetable, fixed future event. Now we can conclude that usually for the fixed events, for something that is scheduled, we are using present simple. For spontaneous decisions, we will use will. For intentions, we are using be going to. And for the future predictions, we are using present continuous, present progressive. Let's do another one. What do the sentences mean? Write PL for plans or PR for predictions. It's very windy and that 3 isn't very strong. It's going to fall. This is obviously a prediction. We are using present progressive. 2. When she's older, she's going to be a rock star. This is a prediction also. I'm really tired. I'm not going to study any longer. This is a plan. So we have a plan not to study any longer. 4. It's very cloudy. Do you think it's going to rain? This is a prediction for a future based on the present evidence. 5. What are we going to have for dinner? This is a plan, future plan, so we are planning to have something for dinner. 6. I don't love him anymore. I'm going to break up with him. This is also a future plan. We intend to break up with him based on the present evidence. 7. So if the film finishes at 7 o'clock, what time are you going to get home? This is a prediction. So we are predicting how much time do we need from the end of the film to getting home. 8. When he sees this mess, he's going to be really annoyed. This is a prediction. Based on the evidence we have now, we know that he or someone is going to be really annoyed in the future. Okay, And for the end, let's revise everything. Izražavanje odluka, planova i namera u engleskom jeziku. Kada se šta koristi? Will is used for predictions. Something we think will happen. He will be a good doctor. I believe they will win this match. Some instant decisions taken while speaking. A. We don't have sugar. B. I'll buy some then. Promises and refusals. I will help you, but I won't lend you any money anymore. Offers. I'll carry your bag. Shall I carry your bag? Suggestions. Shall we eat out today? Shall can also be used instead of will. And requests. Will you open the door, please? Be going to can also be used for predictions, but we see the present evidence. Slow down, we are going to have an accident. Or look at the clouds, it's going to rain. And decisions taken before the moment of speaking. So, are you going to watch the game tonight? Present simple is used for timetabled events, something that is fixed in the future. The train leaves at 4 o'clock and the exam starts next week. Present continuous is used for plans, arrangements that have been made. We know the exact time and place and know people involved. I'm flying to New York tomorrow morning. I'm seeing the dentist at 6 and we are getting married next week. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.